Since 1984, the Astronaut Scholarship Foundation has stood as a launchpad, not just for careers, but for bold ideas, breakthrough discoveries, and lifelong connections. Founded by the Mercury 7 astronauts, ASF was built on the mission to invest in the best and the brightest minds in STEM and equip them with the resources to change the world. Today, we proudly welcome the newest class of astronaut scholars, exceptional undergraduate students who will gain more than just a scholarship. They gain a lifelong community.
When I think about the legacy for ASF, I have to reflect back and think in my mind, what would the Mercury 7 crew, those guys, think about what has become of the organization that they started so many years ago?
They've got to be proud of what we have accomplished. This continual legacy of supporting young people, supporting knowledge, the expansion of knowledge, setting the foundation not only for this country's growth, but also for the growth of the world, because we're in an international era these days. And so the scholars that are going to be involved in or part of our program are going to be contributing not only to this nation, but to the world.
If I could describe the ASF in one word, it would be profound.
I would say it's supportive.
Family is the word I use to describe them, as family.
Finding out that I was selected as an astronaut scholar was surreal. I felt so honored and grateful to represent Howard University as the sole recipient this year. This is especially meaningful to me as I hope to join the less than 3% of Black women with PhDs. This scholarship will allow me to deepen my research in infectious diseases and global health on a structural level, while connecting with a network of mentors and like-minded changemakers. I am very excited to learn from other scholars and leaders who are passionate about using science to solve real-world problems.
While I was confident in my work and application, it still felt surreal to be recognized alongside some of the brightest minds in STEM across the country. It validated the long nights in the lab, the early mornings writing code, and the passion I've poured into my work.
ASF will have a tremendous impact on my academic and career goals. Financially, it gives me more freedom to focus on my research and coursework without worrying about expenses. Professionally, ASF opens doors to a powerful network of mentors, experts, and peers who are leaders in science and technology.
From the Astronaut Scholarship Foundation's community of alumni and mentors, I hope to learn more about what it means to be a good scientist, and more importantly, how to become a good principal investigator who not only will advance science, but also inspire and mentor the next generation of junior scientists.
I know I would not be where I am today without the incredible guidance of my mentors, educators, and peers that have shaped my journey. And being a part of the ASF community will continue to open these doors and connections that will help me propel and transform my aspirations into reality.
Professionally, the mentorship has opened doors to an amazing network of astronauts, scholars, and mentors who I never would have met otherwise.
The ASF Professional Development Program has had a big impact on kind of me as a person in many ways. One example is about a year ago, I was invited to speak at the Kennedy Space Center about my research. It was a great chance not only to just practice public speaking, but also learning how to present to different types of audiences.
A moment that ASF helped me make a professional breakthrough was this past Astronaut Hall of Fame conference. I was able to meet again with Bernard Harris, and he actually offered to write a letter of recommendation for me for medical school. And that's something that astronaut Leyland Melvin had helped me with. And so being able to build these connections with these astronauts and have them be invested in my future enough to believe in me and advocate for me has been such a major breakthrough that I will never forget throughout my lifetime.
I look forward to the future even more so now, interacting with any of the scholars, and especially the ones I get to mentor and get to know better over the course of the year and then years beyond.
My wish for the incoming class of astronaut scholars is for you to absolutely take every opportunity that is available to you, not only within the organization, but any that comes your way. There will be many opportunities to network with people both in your field and outside, and I implore you to take those opportunities as well as make use of every opportunity that ASF has for you, as well as all that you encounter in your career going forward.
I hope that you realize just how special you are in receiving this award, and that it gives you the confidence and the motivation to not only become an expert in your field, but to lead the way for the next big thing.
Congratulations to this year's class of astronaut scholars. Welcome to the family, welcome to the community.
To the new class of astronaut scholars, welcome to a family that sees your potential long before the world does. The scholarship isn't just an award, it's a promise that your voice, your questions, and your contributions matter. You've earned your place in a community filled with dreamers, doers, and future leaders, so I think it's fair to say that you have the license to dream boldly and collaborate generously within that community.